Good evening. It is I, Roncar. It is my pleasure to be with you in this evening. I'd like to speak to you this evening about illusion. An illusion is an erroneously held belief. It is something you think is true. That is not true. Your lives, of course, are illusions. You see nothing correctly in the physical world. You believe that what you see is correct. But everything has been subjected to the scrutiny and interpretation of your mind. And frequently, what the mind has interpreted, it has interpreted incorrectly. You see, everything that comes into your being is compared against a mental set of circumstances, a belief system that you hold dearly, that you believe is true and correct. That is why it is called a belief system. You examine a piece of information, and as you see this piece of information, or this set of circumstance, or this particular circumstance or thing, you compare it to that belief that you have in your mind of what reality is. And you say, this is not real, or this is not correct. This is wrong, this is right. You continually make judgments as to the validity of what you are seeing. Now, there are many times you are quite aware that what you are looking at is an illusion, such as when you go to see a magic act. You know that everything that you are seeing is an illusion, that it could not possibly be true, and yet you cannot find fault with it, but you know that it is not true. So you merely accept it as a pleasing variation of what is, that somehow this person has made this thing to look differently, to disappear, to reappear, to change shape. And you know there is something going on behind the scene, but you accept it for the moment because it is amazing and amusing. Now, if every day you were to interpret the things that go around in your life with the same sort of distance and lack of criticalness, accepting that it is not real, but it is what you believe it to be, you will have a much easier experience in life. You see, the difficulties in your life are created by the clashing between what you believe to be true, what you wish to be true, and the apparent contradiction of what you are sensing and seeing. You find it difficult to accept what you are sensing and seeing. You are saying, this is wrong. This is not right. This should be different. This is not the way it should be. This person is wrong. This set of circumstances is wrong. But nothing can be wrong because it can only be the way it is. It may not conform to your ideas, but it is the way it is. And the illusion may be that you are interpreting it incorrectly. So that what you see is not correct anyway. It is an illusion, and you have created it within your mind. Your attachments to your illusions frequently cause you your unhappiness. You have all heard the teachings of the Buddha, which says that attachment is the basis of all unhappiness. Your attachments to your illusions are the basis of your unhappiness. You almost always start out with the illusion that you are correct. Your idea is correct. You have seen something correctly. You have interpreted it precisely as it was meant to be interpreted. Therefore, you are correct. The illusions of others are illusions. Your way is correct. Why is it that an illusion belongs to others and your way is correct? Perhaps you are the one experiencing the illusion and they are correct. It is something that should be considered and thought about. Much of your life is an illusion. You have beliefs which say, I must have this to be happy. I must have this other thing to enjoy myself. When this is happening, I am happy. When this is happening, I am unhappy. Well, what is going on in your mind? What is going on in your life that makes you unhappy or not unhappy? It is something that exists within your head. It is not a reality. It is your illusion. Your idea is just an illusion, no matter what you think. So your attachments to your illusions cause you your unhappiness. And of course, you can be fortunate and you can have the illusion in such a way that what you are seeing is exactly right and exactly the way you want it to be. So therefore you can say, I am happy. Being unhappy or happy is the same illusion. It is a comparison of what you believe to be true against what you think someone else is thinking or doing, or you are assessing. It is not correct either. And yet you place so much emphasis on being happy and being complete and having things the way you wish them to be, or you become unhappy. You are incomplete. You become disappointed. You create your own unhappiness. Can you learn to come from a position or a thinking or a way of being which allows you to observe a situation and say, this is the way it appears to be? And if it is this way, can I accept it as it is? If I can accept it as it is, and I do not personalize this as being wrong, an affront to myself and my sensibilities, can I always remain happy? These are things that you can create for yourself. You can create a sense of being, a state of mind, which allows you to accept that which you apparently see and observe without making judgments as to whether it is good or bad for yourself, but just is. Then you can base your actions upon that which you would like to achieve in life and reach within yourself for everything that you wish. If you can say, I am the creator of my own happiness, whether that be an illusion or not, I can create happiness and I make myself happy in every day. I am the maker of my own unhappiness. It does not matter what is happening. I create unhappiness within myself. So therefore, I have the power to transmute that unhappiness and change it to happiness if I wish. I create success in my life by seeing myself as being successful and knowing that all is well and all is good. I can create unsuccess, no success or lack of success, by the same establishment, because it is all up to me and all my own judgment. I can determine whether I am poor or I am rich. This is my judgment also, so that I can say that I am rich if I have 10 cents, or I can say that I am poor if I have $1 million. It is all within myself. Whatever it is you wish to find in your life, if you look to it within yourself, you will find it. If you look elsewhere outside of yourself, it will always elude you. For everything that you wish, want, or desire is found within yourself. You do not need the externals of the world in order to be happy, to be successful, to feel loved, to experience prosperity. Everything is found within you. And this is both the illusion and the mystery. And it is the illusion, and that is all that is necessary, is that you hold that illusion as being true and make it so for yourself. Are there any questions on what I've said in this evening?